I was thinking the other day about memes and how they start and how they spread. And I thought a very good example would be something that is in the warehouse where I work. And now that is in deepest, darkest Totnes. I'm not sure I'll be able to actually speak to you while I'm there filming, but if not, I'll put up some annotations later. But a bit of background before I start is what my job basically entails is loading stock into boxes and putting them on a van. It's kind of like Tetris, except all the boxes weigh 10 kilos. But what I thought one day, in response to something somebody else had done, is what if I put a little message, just a quote or saying, in the bottom of a box, so when the people at the shop are unpacking it at the other end, they get to the bottom and it's like a little reward for them. And so I did this, and was quite surprised, really, to discover that before too long I was getting back stuff in the boxes that I'd never written. You know, people really got up and ran with it. You know, I was amazed. And I thought, oh my god, I've created a meme. I'll bring you footage, if I can, from there, because I'm going there right now, today. See you on the other side. I'm coming to you directly from the warehouse in deepest, darkest Totnes. We're about to have tea break, so hopefully I can make this quick. Jump cut to the first box. Yellow ones are for supplements, so I've put health-related ones in those. Red ones are for chill, weirdly enough, so we put food-related ones in those. So Hannah, just as a matter of public record,
no.
Is that against the rules?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
dear. Oh dear. I haven't shown your face, don't worry.
But you have used my name.
She later agreed not to press charges. Unfortunately, that was all I was able to really shoot in the warehouse. I mean, I had to work all of the stuff I did shoot around actually having to work there. So, the things that I left out, unfortunately, were green boxes, which we just have normal stock in. So, like, we just put anything really in there. There's no overriding theme. And blue boxes, which have toiletries and things in there. So I quite like to put science type stuff in there. So, being as I didn't get very much footage in the warehouse, I thought what I'd do is I'd round off this video by just bringing up a database of some of the sayings I have and reading them out to you and where they came from. So, I'll just bring it up. Right, so here I am. I know I've changed clothes and everything, it's a completely different day altogether. I've taken so long to get around to this, but hey, continuity is something for filmmakers, right? Okay, so, some of the ones I can remember. The first saying I remember putting in a box was, "Time you enjoyed wasting wasn't wasted," by John Lennon. That's quite good. Well, another one of the early ones was, "Knowledge speaks, wisdom listens," Jimi Hendrix. One of the first ones I saw that I didn't write that I quite liked was, "Kill all my evils and my angels might die." And then someone else wrote, "Kill all my elves and my angles might die," although that might have been due to dyslexia. Which brings me to Dyslexics of the World, Untie. It's one from Oscar Wilde. "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." Spike Milligan. "There's a very simple cure for seasickness. Sit under a tree." Monty Python. "Mr. Beauty, there is nothing wrong with you that an expensive operation can't prolong. A good friend will be trying to bail you out of prison. Your best friend, however, will be in the next cell going, 'Damn, that was fun.' Tom Waits. The big print giveth, and the small print taketh away." George Carlin. The human race is faced with a cruel choice: work or daytime television. In fact, that's attributed to him. I don't know if he actually said it. And just while we're on the subject, why is he not better known in England? He's massive in the States to, like, Richard Pryor standards. Here, if he's known by anyone at all, it's as that bloke out of Bill and Ted. The guy's a genius. Oh. Anyway, another one of his, which is quite apt for somebody in my situation. Most people work just hard enough that they don't get fired and get paid just enough money that they don't quit. Douglas Adams. In the beginning, the universe was created. This made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. Unknown. To the world, you might just be one person, but to one person, you might be the world. It's important to remember that. Our lives begin to end the day we fall silent about the things that matter. Martin Luther King. Tragedy is when I cut my finger. Comedy is when I fall into an open sewer and die. Mel Brooks. Now this is one I didn't write. I got in one of the boxes. It was a Woody Allen quote that said, "Not only is there no God, but try finding a plumber on Sundays." Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Sun Tzu. I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everyone. Bill Cosby. Money can't buy you friends, but it can buy you a better class of enemy. Spike Milligan. Little by little, one travels far. J.R.R. Tolkien. Insanity is hereditary. You get it from your children. Unknown. Failure is unimportant. It takes courage to make a fool of yourself. Charlie Chaplin. And I think that does apply quite heavily to us video bloggers as well. I hate to advocate guns, drugs, or insanity to anyone, but they worked really well for me. Hunter S. Thompson. The greatest form of revenge is massive success. Unknown. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, while he who does not ask is a fool forever. Chinese proverb. A little nonsense every now and then is cherished by the wisest of people. Roald Dahl. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Kurt Cobain. The worst loneliness in the world is not being comfortable with yourself. Mark Twain. Whether drugs lead to illumination or degradation depends on the spirit in which one takes them. Being ignorant is not so much of a shame as being unwilling to learn. Benjamin Franklin. In a mad world, only the mad are sane. Akira Kurosawa. I do not fear death, only the unlived life. Unknown. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. Albert Einstein. Thoughts are but dreams till their effects be tried. Shakespeare. Computers of the future may weigh no less than 1.5 tons. Popular Mechanics, 1949. Evolution is a fact, not a theory. Carl Sagan. Sorry, creationists. A man who can only call a spade should be compelled to use one. It's all he's good for. Oscar Wilde. I think I'll finish off by doing 2 from a fictional character, but that doesn't mean they're any less profound. Youth cannot know how it feels to be old, but old men are foolish if they forget what it is to be young. Albus Dumbledore. Destiny is the name often given in retrospect to those decisions that had dramatic consequences. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I seem to be getting the hang of this vlogging lark. See you soon. Let me know what your favourite one was in the comments or in a video response. Oh, and rate, comment, subscribe. That is what they say, isn't it? Right, do that. Also, I'm wondering whether I should join the not shaving beard in November challenge that Dan Brown mentioned on his channel the other day. Your thoughts? I'd appreciate it.